Yeah, it's kind of a scary putt. I mean, the water isn't that close, but from there, if you're trying to putt it, you could definitely find the water.
Ella's throwing an FD3 here, and me and Paige both were asking her
Dang.
asking her what she was throwing because it was perfect. And just throwing an FD3, something that overstable on that sharp of a line and committing to that,
It's amazing.
I mean, that's a high skill shot.
Paige, wow, birdie from maybe 40 feet. That was perfect.
Ooh, we get a replay.
Paige coming out hot, 2 for 2. There are so many birdies out here for her in particular and anybody that can throw 400 feet.
It's a two-shot hole here. You want to really place your drive to the left of that green and be deep enough to where you can open up your next shot to the basket. It's kind of like an L shot where you go straight right after this.
This is interesting. It looks like she's trying to get over the green.
She
Wow.
was.
And she is.
Yes.
Wow.
She was. This is going to make the second shot definitely a lot easier. She's wide open to the basket. She'll be able to throw even a putter from there. Ella also sponsored by OTB, the tournament's presenter.
Squeaks by that tree. Wow, she's way up there.
Yeah, dude, she gets so much ground play. Like, I think the kicker with what helps her get so much distance is she's put so much spin on the disc.
All that ultimate spin on the disc.
Yeah, she's got the wrist snap down. A pure hyzer the entire way, even hits some tree branches up high and still carries so much farther than all of us.
That was a cloud breaker. Mostly you just want to make sure you do it. Oh my gosh. What a great birdie.
It was unbelievable. Downhill.
What was that, like 45?
I know
50?
She's out either on the edge of circle 2 or just outside circle 2.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at her. You can see the slow motion smile. That was awesome.
Saw Paige throw that Annie gap and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it.
I think the Annie route is nice. I feel like you have to get a little lucky to get there, but you're never gonna find trouble early.
I loved it. I caught that last tree, but I was very happy with it.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna scooch into circle 1, but this one feels like it plays a little longer than 321. Just because you do have to kind of keep it low. Look at all that spin. Look at it just keep spinning.
I mean, she did that so many times today.
Wow. That one was an FT2.
When we get to our second shots, you'll see there's a lot of really low hanging branches around the green, and there's a little hill too.
That was a beautiful shot from Lisa, finding the fairway all the way with her halo turn, and then we'll see that kind of left side skip shot action. No.
And out drives her.
Yes. I mean, Paige got 435 feet.
And Paige was like, I'm just not used to this. I'm not used to someone stepping up and throwing farther than me.
Especially immediately after. And like, Paige just crunched it.
Paige really hugging that tree tight, gets a good skip, and lands inside the circle.
Arced. Yeah, great action.
I'm like right around 40 feet, maybe 45. This angle makes it look really short, but
it's not.
It's not.
Oh, nice.
Oh, psych, 2 birdies in a row.
That's a big one, too.
I mean, I'm running for like a full minute.
Let's see it in slow motion, everyone.
Yeah, I really hope there's slow motion running.
That's so great. That's so
Look
great.
at Abby getting stoked. Abby's my caddy, getting stoked in the background.
She's got a tricky little angle with this tree. I have to Annie.
So she does that. We were going nuts.
Yeah, there was like a big group of people watching right behind the basket. Yep. Or a small group.
But they were loud. They sounded like a big group.
One more time.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Man, these are 2 of the best slow-mos ever.
Yeah, she just threw it a little too high. This is a really nice line.
Thank you. Get a little ground action. Inside the circle.
Well, at least you follow up. Ooh, let's see it one more time. Let's see you run all the way from there to the basket in slow motion. Yeah, that line was perfect. You calling for it to get over.
Yeah, I kind of Jordan Spieth my discs. I talked to them the whole way. Go right, now go left, now skip.
Right, like more of a straight shot. Like we're gonna see Paige do it right now. And then that kind of opens up your second shot a little bit, but then you're playing with the water rather than the trees. So it's super technical. She gets way up there, though.
You can see the next card on the green straight ahead, and that low ceiling tree makes it so hard to be able to be aggressive on your second shot.
Lisa really trusting this. It looked like it was going towards the water, but that was gorgeous.
It was. It got a little unfortunate rolly action.
All the way outside the circle.
I know. We all thought it was parked because like
too.
we could only see the first part of the roll.
So I'm sure she was just laying up, and it probably would have been fine, but now it's going to be really hard for Paige to get to the green. That's a smash from Ella.
That's, I think, the best place to play it way out there. It makes your second shot a little bit less scary. I caught trees early on her drive, and so she'll have a much longer approach. But she still pulls out her mid-range and makes it look easy.
Wow. Okay, I thought that would be harder for her. That was beautiful. She'll be right there for a birdie.
In the wind, too.
I'm not thinking birdie here.
We had a right to left crosswind, too, which is like the worst wind you could have on this hole.
Paige can throw far enough to go all the way around that massive tree, which is super cool.
Yeah, it opens up the second shot a lot, but that's not something that is attainable for
mere mortals.
Yeah, for most of the FPO field. Ella going with the roller. I love this play so much.
This is an enigma, and it's really cool to see her, even though she's really new to the sport, throwing rollers right away. Having to work for that one.
Yeah, almost makes it in the foot golf hole. The wind, I can't even explain. The wind was ripping. It was so scary to let go of a disc here. And Paige just makes it look like it's not really a big deal at all.
Gorgeous. It's like a sweet die on that disc, too.
The pressure got to me. Leonard knows best. Lisa throwing an excellent low ceiling shot.
She's way out there. She should have a pretty routine approach. The basket is on a hill, so...
Ella from out in Circle 2 land.
Wow, what a way to finish.
It was so cool.
She looked a little nervous too going into it. That was awesome.
There was a big gallery too. Everyone cheered. It was so awesome. I think we're going to see a lot more from Ella, and I think you guys, if after watching this round, are not surprised by that as well. We're going to see her on a lot of lead cards. Quite tell. It looked like maybe she's right outside Circle 2.
Something like that. It'll be an easy 4.
Paige really getting the full flight out of this disc on her approach, and what a great shot into Circle 1. Low ceiling, full flight, pushes straight and just barely off the ground all the way to the pin.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't like to mess with that green on the left.
Yeah, you really have to make sure you flip your disc or have a disc that you trust. Katrina throwing a really perfect angle, but it may not get the flex she needs to get back to the...
It's stable. It's a 400 H3 V2. So that was
perfect.
Yeah, just a great line.
Just with the straddle towards the water.
Yeah, scary putt. But
wow,
dang.
Nice jumper.
She makes up for that error on hole 1, and she's right back where she started. Let's see it one more time.
GK replay.
Beautiful.
Center of the chain.
Dead center.
It's nice to kind of knock off the putting rust from hole 1. Get right back into the round. Just lining up the sidearm. She's way down there, so she has a look at the basket.
Yeah, 310 feet.
She's going full forehand power.
Oh, yeah.
Inside the circle.
That was
beautiful.
Astounding.
That was astounding. It's uphill, too, so it definitely plays longer than 310 feet. That was a crush. Paige getting all of it. Yeah, looks like it's gonna get some ground play too. It's super sliding.
Oh my gosh, this is so far.
So far. 430.
Oh my god. Thrown like low.
On a rope.
Jeez.
The whole way. Paige lining up her second shot. I think she can reach the green from here.
She definitely can. And that looks gorgeous. It just needs to kind of skip over.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. My god.
Outside the circle, but man, she's got a putt. And we know she can make it.
I hope she does. All right.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
Eagle putt. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Not going to be a lot of eagles on this course.
No. Wow.
Right in the heart. Unbelievable. Love to see that. Man, 862 feet.
I know.
My mind is blown.
I know. This looks more like a hyzer angle or
It
a.
does. Maybe she's just going up the right side. Oh.
I haven't seen this yet.
Me neither.
But
wow.
Maybe more of us should do it. That was excellent. Wow, I didn't even think to do that.
Katrina lining up a similar line. Oh, actually, maybe she picks the left-hand side. Who knows? They both work.
They do. This one just usually leaves you a longer putt. So more people are often going to choose the right-hand side, but I think the left-hand side's a little easier to hit.
But she's got the distance, and she definitely knows how to get the angle with the big skip.
This is her Vulcan, and that was so cool.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Did I hear metal?
Definitely.
Yeah, if you have it, I think that's the route. It's more open.
Oh yeah, there's a lot less to contend with. Whitetail.
Going around. Splits the gap.
Yeah. Pushes it far enough.
Wow.
Oh my.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
All right, I guess all the routes are on the right side. I'm going to land there today.
So good.
It was really good, yeah.
Like Erica said, Katrina is super pinched, but she'll definitely be able to get her next shot over the water. Oh, wow. That's such a beautiful carrying hyzer shot.
Yeah, and she'll have a chance for the birdie with that. Paige, oh my god, she's so far up there.
So far up
Eagle opportunity? I don't know.
She's past all the trees that make the second shot really difficult for a lot of ladies in the FPO field because they're so low ceiling.
She just has a pitch up for birdie.
Like right now, Katrina and Jess are like, their two shots are probably 200 feet apart from each other on the fairway. It's a massive fairway.
Wow. That was a 300-foot shot, maybe a little bit more. Beautifully done up there for the birdie. Paige with only 240 to go.
Some pretty steep wind here, right to left, if I remember correctly.
How is wind steep?
Stiff.
Oh,
steep.
Great.
There was wind blowing hard. Jess doesn't care about it though. She skips right up.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Into circle one. Jess working that right side. There is an out of bounds line over there. I know because I almost crossed it.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I didn't either. But it's to the right of that tree. You really have to accidentally flip something.
Paige playing her own hole. Whoa, that's crazy. Just low straight putter.
Oh my God.
Parked.
Pushes the ceiling the whole way, but just enough to get there.
Is she unstoppable?
I know, it's like watching a robot right now. Looking like that low branch might be in the... Nope, not in the way.
It could have been. No, that was a good putt.
That's a great putt.
Ooh, GK replay?
Yes. What branch?
Beautiful.
Only one birdie, 2 on the day on this hole.
Wow.
347 is a rip.
This is an FX2, and that is the line.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it out to the right with something stable, let it flex back, and park it.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. Ooh, one more time, everybody. Oh, yeah.
So nice. We'll watch it twice. Love the slow motion.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Skips.
Look at that disc.
Look at that disc.
Oh my god. Thank you, GK Pro, for that moment. It's beautiful. This is the max distance over the water shot. Paige is looking to attack for that birdie.
Holy moly, that is so far. It's a fast green. It's downhill. There's water pretty close by within inside circle 2. Katrina still could get up and down from here, making that low ceiling look like it's no problem.
Wow, she gets just outside the circle.
And I'm curious how far that was.
It was far.
It was far.
She threw a D1. It was a D1 far. And there it is. Yeah, look at that smile.
She's like, about time one of these dropped.
Uh-huh. Man, that was awesome, especially for how early of a bailout drive she had.
Yes.
Get all the way down there and make this sick putt.
I know, to mess up on your drive and get a birdie on this hole really just shows the level of competition you are at.
Yeah.
I wonder who's talking smack to her. She's like, heh heh.
This is a pretty big shot.
Yeah, she still has the distance to get over the water. We know that. Oh my gosh.
Easy.
Perfect. Inside the circle. Not a super deathy putt. I would feel comfortable running that.
This looks like another roller I think that's at F7.
I want to play a roller on this so bad. I feel like it's a perfect hole for it.
Yeah, and that's well done. I mean, she should have a pretty open look. I mean, it's low ceiling again the whole way. It's pretty hard to get there in 2 shots. Cat going M2 here. This looks beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Buttery smooth.
Oh, yeah.
20 feet away.
Gosh, I just can't imagine throwing a mid-range on my second shot on this hole. That's so impressive.
Yeah.
Problem and get your par, but it's still so sketchy.
Look at this. So I guess she's trying to land on the right side of this little ditch, maybe?
Okay.
Actually, I mean, she got way out there.
Yeah, that takes
in
a
the
lot
landing
of
zone. That's crazy.
It takes a lot of the trees out of play, which is nice.
This looks like a roller as well, that F7. She's been rolling all day. And this looks like a good angle.
Oh, yeah.
For how flippy that disc is. Mm-hmm.
This is some thick
she's way up there.
Yeah, this is some thick grass, and it is still getting a lot of distance.
Mm-hmm. And she's out to that right side, which, like you said, is way more open. So she, I mean...
I'm so curious how far that went. I mean, definitely over 400.
Oh, roller again.
Oh, yeah, she was pinched. I didn't realize.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at it.
It just needs to... Oh, my...
That is insane.
Wow. She ends up in circle 2, I think, but
I just can't.
dang, I mean, she's up there for eagle.
I can't fathom getting onto the green in 2 shots.
Mm-hmm. Yes, nice little gallery, too, at the end. Look at that smile. What a finish.
Yes, dude. Man, we got to watch 2 eagles on the lead card today.
Crazy.
That is not what I was expecting.
I'm going to give a shout out to Kona Panis, too, who also eagled this hole. I was on her card. She threw it in from 215 feet. Just lasered in.
There's just eagles floating around everywhere on the course.
Oh, look at that smile. It's so nice.
What a good finish.
Yeah.
There was a left to right crosswind / tailwind going on today that probably helped that disc finish out a little sooner than normal.
Yeah, Jessica looks like a similar line with her Philo Destroyer, but it's got a little bit more finish and she's safe. It's not a bad play. You know, you might get the birdie, you're probably getting the par.
Mm-hmm. That one looks like it slides out a little early, but it ends up absolutely perfect.
Yeah. That was H3 V2 parked.
Absolutely parked.
Ooh, one more time.
Yeah, I want.
Beauty.
Look at it, finish just right at the perfect time.
Yeah. Katrina, I'm sure, is looking to catch Paige early, put the pressure on.
There's room to clean it up, though, and they're so close. Paige definitely going over the green. Yesterday, she was pinched off behind the building that's on the right-hand side. Today, she gives it a lot more space to breathe.
It looks like that was a little bit more stable of a disc, too, to get the finish to the left.
You know, if Paige is struggling to get over that green, it is a bomb.
250 according to Bushnell here.
Pretty straightforward shot for Paige.
It's like dead straight. Exactly straight with her fears.
That's an easy birdie.
It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just a little annoying.
Yeah, a lot of roots, a lot of little ground squirrel holes underneath it. Katrina looks like maybe she's trying to hyzer just before it. Or just after
it. She's in a great spot. It's technical but gettable.
It was windy. The list goes on.
So the play is really to go right side of this tree. And Paige nails it.
Squeaks by.
And that was her stalker, and she's 20 feet for the bird.
Katrina hugs the right side a little bit more. I love this play. I know there are a lot more trees over there, but look at it go. She gets a nice finish out to the left.
And that's what I was talking about. If you can get past that last line of trees, which is really, really far, it actually opens up the shot a good bit for the next one. Man, all these ladies doing a good job to at least get close to the circle. Katrina parking it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would dream of that on this hole.
Paige with a long bid for the birdie. Ooh, catches right side low and sticks. That was I don't know. I don't know if she's feeling the pressure, but she knows Katrina's right there. And she's looking to just birdie everything.
No stroke separation on this hole, at least.
Ooh.
Only 3 birdies on the day. We got to watch one of them.
Look at that excitement. That's so cool. Slow motion claps.
Yeah, and all your upshots are going to be low ceiling. There's not really much options for...
A gap.
Yeah. Just know you're going to have to slide something up. Also, well, where Paige is going, she might have a little bit more of an open hyzer shot to the green.
She got so far down there.
Yeah, and she finished right, which is very impressive.
Yeah, she might have a gap, but regardless, I mean, she'll have like a 70-foot look. Jessica threw that halo turn really nice, and also will have to, choose over the water or out to the right.
Wow.
Yeah,
Smashed.
this is freaking massive.
Gets a full flight.
390 feet to be precise. Thanks, Bushnell.
From circle 2?
Ooh!
Yes. It was windy on this green, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she looked kind of relieved.
Thank God.
Man, I love the full reach back she gets on her putts.
Super hyzer putt.
Uh-huh. I want to see her reaction.
Yeah. Slow motion relief.
That's awesome.
It's a great hole for anyone in the FPO field to get. There was a pretty steep right to left crosswind here that definitely lifts up the hyzer angle. Katrina meters that perfectly.
Yeah, that was an M2, and I think throwing a mid here is really smart so she doesn't get, all the action that the ground play would wreak havoc on a driver.
Yeah, and she doesn't have to worry about going super deep here and finding those 2 out of bounds spots.
Yeah, it was a beautiful replay.
Erica's right. The right side is definitely more friendly. It opens up the hyzer angle that you can sneak one around onto the green. The left side forces more of a sidearm or like a low ceiling and hyzer shot, which you never want to be left with.
Do you see how far that is?
That went very far. And it's on the right-hand side, too. It's perfect.
Bushnell puts this up shot at 240 feet to the pin. And wow.
Climbs right over the top of the hill. Right into bullseye range.
Yeah, just a nice PA1 upshot. This is actually an M2 from Kat, which just shows her trust in this disc because you want to throw a driver. That's amazing.
That was amazing.
It's so windy that you just want to grab your most overstable driver, even though it's only 274 feet. And she's like, nah, I'm just going to pitch this mid up real perfect.
I just really trust this mid-range disc.
Yeah, that is unbelievable.
Yesterday I joked that even if I had a gun to my head, I don't think I'd be able to get it inside the circle on this hole.
That's a really dark joke. So you're trying to go right of this tree, just like Katrina's doing, and then the wind and the stability of the disc is going to skip it on this dirt right up to the pin. It's like she's reading my mind as it's happening.
It's so weird that Katrina would throw the perfect shot that you need for the hole.
Let's just keep seeing her throw these beautiful shots over and over. Let's just watch it in slow-mo from the beginning. This is... Oh my God, what hole are we on? Oh, it's an FX2. Actually, this is a good story. I just heard from one of the GK Pro guys. She lost her FX2 in the water, and then the OTB people were like, here, have this one. And it's like this beautiful
Oh, yeah, the
FX2,
one they had hanging on the wall.
Yeah, and apparently it works really well for her.
And then she just parks a hole with it. A really hard technical hole.
And wow.
Back-to-back replays.
Yep, Paige follows suit.
She takes more of almost like a flat to hyzer approach. Doesn't really use much of the anhyzer angle to get down there.
And this is one of her flippier Zeuses, so she's just putting a little bit on it and then letting the stability of the disc guide it right to the pin.
I mean, it checks up so perfect. That's such good angle control.
It kind of looks like it was turned maybe a little bit too much, but she's 440 feet down there, and Terry Miller loves it, everybody.
He's absolutely jazzed.
She's so far down there, 305 feet from the tee, and you can definitely find it if you're not careful. Wow, that did some crazy bounces.
She put so much spin on her disc. It could do anything, depending on what angle it lands.
Ooh,
wow.
That touch. That's so hard to do.
So hard to do.
Because every time you think, yeah, I'm going to land it right by the pin, very often you don't give it enough to even get over the water, and then you have to try it again. Cat, there you go. This is what you wanted. No, 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 no. That's amazing how she aimed right in between the geese.
It's like she did it on purpose, I bet. Ooh, flirts with the green, but she lands out wide enough where she'll have a straight tunnel shot to the pin.
Does that satisfy your cravings for a roller?
That's everything I needed. We still have hole 18 too I can look forward to.
Paige playing this huge out around the tree play. We saw her land on the green yesterday, but she makes the correction today, and she's way up there, almost as far as Kat's roller.
Katrina's pinched up on this electrical box. She's really good, though, at throwing near obstacles. Somehow it doesn't get into her head. Lays down another roller.
Yes.
Yeah.
F7. This one is on a great angle. Look at it go. And go.
You found the first hill? Oh my gosh, it's way down there.
Yeah. There's the champ, everybody. She did it. She's happy.
Your 2021 OTB Open, presented by Innova, champion, Paige Pierce.